As thousands of farmers protested across the country against the centre's recently passed agricultural bills and the new labour codes, farm leaders and trade union leaders on Thursday said that the protest will not end here. Throughout the day, people witnessed stark images of protesting farmers being held back by the police with the help of water cannons and tear gas. While most of the clashes between the administration and the farmers were reported from areas around Haryana and Punjab, few disputed the claims that the protests were confined to just the two states alone. To begin with, let's understand that this is not just a Punjab and Haryana issue. VM Singh, who is the national convener of All India Kisan Sangharsh Coordination Committee, the umbrella body of over 250 farmer outfits across the country, said. He further said that this is an issue that is affecting farmers throughout the country. MSP is not just an issue for the farmers of these two states. It is the question of the 14 crore strong farming community in this country, whom the top leadership of the country has gone against to please just a handful of corporates. Several BJP bigwigs, including Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Party National President JP Nadda, will arrive in Hyderabad over the next few days to campaign for the party in Greater Hyderabad civic polls. The party will also bring Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath to bolster its campaign for the December 1 elections to the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. Adityanath will hold a road show in Hyderabad on November 28th, while Amit Shah will hold one the next day. Even Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in the city, although not for the election purposes. He will instead visit Bharat Biotech in the afternoon of November 28th. After Central Minister Prakash Javadekar and BJP Youth Wing Chief Tejaswi Surya, another Union Minister Smriti Irani landed in Hyderabad on Wednesday as a part of the party campaign. Shiromani Akali Dal Chief Sukhbir Singh Badal on Thursday slammed the Haryana government for trying to thwart farmers' Delhi Chalo March, terming the attempt as Punjab's 2611. Today is Punjab's 2611 and we are witnessing the end of the right to democratic protest. Akali Dal condemns the Haryana government and centre for choosing to repress the peaceful farmer movement, Badal said in a tweet. Haryana has completely sealed its borders with Punjab to prevent the farmers from entering the state for their onward march to Delhi to protest against the centre's farm laws. The SAD chief also lashed out at the BJP-led government in Haryana for using water cannons against the farmers on the Punjab-Haryana border. The battle for the rights of Punjab farmers cannot be throttled by using water cannons against them. Our resolve will only strengthen further, he said. Meanwhile, Bhatinda MP and former Union Minister Harsimrat Kaur Badal also condemned the Haryana government for preventing farmers' entry to Haryana, saying it is a murder of democracy. A severe cyclone slammed into India's southern coast early on Thursday, killing at least 5 people and uprooting trees and power lines. Cyclone Nivar made landfall near the city of Puducherry, located near the southern state of Tamil Nadu, with the winds of up to 130 km per hour, which is 81 miles per hour, according to Indian Meteorological Department. Heavy rains from the storm caused flooding in some streets of the city of Chennai, Tamil Nadu's largest city, which is a home to many large automobile manufacturers, according to a Reuters witness. The storm caused at least 5 deaths in and around Chennai from tree falling, drowning and electrocution. A spokesman for the Chief Minister's office, however, declined to comment on the reported deaths. Stan Swami, the 83-year-old tribal right activist arrested for his alleged involvement in the Elgar Parishad case, will have to wait for a few more days for a straw and a sipper cup he needs as a Parkinson's patient. Responding to Swami's request for these items before a special court here on Thursday, the National Investigation Agency said it did not take the straw and sipper from Swami during his arrest as claimed by him. Following the central agency's response, the special court rejected Swami's application. Swami then moved a fresh application seeking permission to use a straw and a sipper and winter clothes inside the jail. The court sought a reply from the jail authorities and adjourned the matter till December 4. The NIA, which arrested Swami from his residence in Ranchi on October 8, had earlier this month sought 20 days' time to respond to his request for the straw and sipper.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.